What is the one thing you need to do to change your life completely? You know that there is at least this one thing that you're avoiding. On the other side of this one thing is the life you desire. The life that is aligned, that offers more peace, joy, freedom, and health, which, along with nourishing relationships, and as I always say, is the true wealth, the treasure we're all seeking. Yet, instead of pouring all of your focus into this one thing, it may be a tiny change in your habits or your daily routine. It could be a big action step you're able to take but are avoiding. Rather than making this one important change, you're instead pouring all of your energy and focus into a new distraction. Choose now, discipline or distraction. Both come with their own forms of pain, but while one is going to bear fruit, the other is going to dry up the seed. Those on the authentic yogic path understand and experience the fruits or simply the progress that comes from daily spiritual discipline and commitments, which we call sadhana. Yet those on the yogic path can still lose their way if the sadhana, the practice, doesn't support one's nature or meet them where they're at. Are you working on the right things or being distracted by things that are not meant for you? Instead of facing your truth, experiencing your body, your emotions, the movements of your mind, you are instead seeking something that fulfills the ego's desire. Could it be that next training course that gives you a title of assumed authority? Ask yourself if your current actions are fulfilling the desires of the ego, pursuing something you think will give you status and authority, or are they fulfilling a soul desire? A soul desire or need is not based on what other people think, not based on judgment from others. If I did this, this is how I will look and appear. That's the ego. The soul path is where you're acting from an authentic place deep within, that is not dependent on what you think others want. It's a place of creative self-expression, which is a place of freedom. And in our dharmic teachings, freedom or moksha, liberation, is what the soul is seeking. I'm just saying that on the level of material world, freedom is the ability to express your soul nature without anyone else's influence, without imitating someone else's path. Now, with this in mind, who are you without your conditioning? Are you stuck because you're following a path designed by someone else? Therefore, no matter what action you take, there's no fruit. You're still in the same place, doing the same thing. You feel the grief and pain of things not changing. And yet you know deep down there is this one thing that you need to do that will change your life completely. Go get your journal and write like no one else is watching or listening. Remember that you have a unique expression, untainted by the influence of others. Imagine there is the path and vision and life that only you can create. So journal this. What is this deep soul desire that will give you a fulfilling life? What is in the way of this vision? And what is the one thing you need to do now that will completely change your current reality? This could be a daily habit. For example, mine is sleep. So pick an area of your life that, if changed, will move you drastically closer to your aligned path. If I went to bed earlier and woke up early, I know that my life would look completely different. I'm so not kidding. Your turn. Share in the comments, send me a message. What is the one thing you need to do that will change your life completely? I know you know the answer. You're a deep thinker and feeler, intuitive and intelligent, but there's a part of you that is avoiding the change. Maybe not consciously, but the obstacle feels strong and sometimes impossible. I'll close this episode with a bonus journaling question. Write this down next. How is your life going to look during and after this change of habit or action step? Now, if something is holding you back from making this significant and much needed transformation, work with me in my embodied clarity sessions for accountability and support as you create the life that is meant for you and not given to you. My name is Payal. I'm a yoga educator and creative embodiment coach. My gift is to help you find and trust your inner voice and strengthen this raw. If the path of dharmic warriorship is for you, explore the links in the description box below to work with me now. Rise up, warrior.